John 5. Did Yeshua break the Sabbath? And did Yeshua claim to be Yahweh? Many take John 5 as proof that Yeshua did these things. Let's check it out. In John 5, Yeshua goes to Jerusalem for the gathering of a feast day. He then went to a pool which healed the sick. John 5:5. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity for 38 years. When Yeshua saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The man had no way of getting in the pool which healed, so Yeshua healed the man himself. Verse 8, Yeshua said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole. After this, Yeshua commanded the man to pick up his mat on the Sabbath and walk. The Jews accused Yeshua of breaking the Sabbath by promoting the action of picking up and carrying his mat. But the truth is, picking up and carrying your mat on the Sabbath isn't a sin. It's a tradition made by the Jews. We can only sin when we break the law of God, the Torah, not a man-made tradition, the Talmud. Now that we see that the first accusation by the Jews was a false one, let's move on to the next accusation. Yeshua justified his work on the Sabbath, for it is a good deed, and good deeds are permitted on the Sabbath according to the Torah. John 5:17, Yeshua responded to the Jews with this, But he answered them, My Father is working until now, and I myself am working. Yahweh does healing on the Sabbath, and so does the Son. Again, healing and doing good on the Sabbath is not a sin, for it's not a trade or your weekly common job that you are performing. With this statement, the Jews made another accusation, John 5:18. Therefore the Jews sought more to kill him, because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that Elohim was his father, making him equal with Yahweh. Again, the writer, John, isn't making this statement. Instead, John is saying that this crowd of Jews have made this assumption, and in the next verse we see that Yeshua is not in agreement with this assumption. John 5:19. Then answered Yeshua and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself. Yeshua immediately responds with, the Son can do nothing without the Father, which is proving that he is not Yahweh and he's not equal to Yahweh, but rather he's under Yahweh as the Son and can only do what Yahweh permits. We see this confirmed in John 14:28. For my Father is greater than I. And 1 Corinthians 11:3. And the head of Christ is Yahweh. Yeshua has said it more than once, and Paul backs it up. Yahweh is greater than Yeshua, and they are not equal. Yeshua never broke the Sabbath. He never promoted sin, and never claimed to be equal to Yahweh Elohim or Yahweh in the flesh. Yeshua was given by Yahweh equal authoritative power and judgment. John 5:30. I can do nothing on my own initiative. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just because I do not seek my own will, but the will of him who sent me. Yeshua was sent by Yahweh, and Yahweh gave Yeshua the authority and power to judge, rule, and perform miracles. Yeshua came in the name of the Father, not of his own accord. John 5:43. I come in my Father's name. Yeshua is the Son of Yahweh, the ambassador of the Father, the messenger, the representation of Yahweh's will. He is given the authority to rule, reign, and judge because the Father, Yahweh, gave him that authority. John 5:27. And he, Yahweh, gave him, Yeshua, authority to execute judgment. Please pray and seek the truth when looking into the deity of our Messiah, and know that he would never sin or promote sin, and that he never claimed to be equal to Yahweh or claimed to be Yahweh himself. Please share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.